Alright, let's make a quick video again. I know I showed you the other day I was working on the engine. I had the wrong piston ring size and everything finally came in today. So I bought a new timing chain cover for it. Part of this teardown was to trace down a water leak I had on it. I had a machine shop redo my heads. The parts to do it myself was too expensive for me to even bother with it. I just need them generally gone over. It cost it was 160 per two heads. One of my heads had a hole in it. It had a hole back here in this bolt hole, which could have been actually a source of one of my water leaks. So they went ahead and found another core and got me a new core. So it ended up being about $305 for all the work plus the core. It actually came out a lot higher, but they're a machine shop. You paid someone to do it. So, and they might be mad because I didn't pay them to do all the work on this, and I honed it out myself, so they lost money on that. Who knows? And we are in, well, we don't need to go into that. That's political, and we don't need to go into political. Anyhow, so I went ahead and replaced this because of all these pits. I got a lot of corrosions in the pits here where it's on the mating surface of this part, and this is where the water pump sends this water into the block. That matches up with that, and being that it's aluminum and this is steel, the aluminum will corrode away first before the steel does, and that's what it looks like. And I don't want to spend the money machining that to get that right, so I just bought a new one, brand new one. It's nice. This goes over the timing chain, water pump goes on here, the hermetic balancer goes on here. And this one's been around. Well, this goes to the recycler. Has a lot of corrosion up here and here. We try to scrape it off, but it's just need to be replaced. So this is the new one going on. We're gonna try to get mostly assembled today. We're calling for rain later on today, so even if we do get it assembled, we'll be dodging rainstorms trying to put it back in the truck if we get that far. But as far as I know, that's all we need to get this engine back together. So that's where we're at. Let's see if I can turn this around here. We're gonna try some new things on the channel. I've been doing this short videos, intermittent videos. How are they? Quick tips, because you know when you search on the internet, it's hard to find information, and it's getting harder and harder, and you have to dig farther and farther. So I'm going to see if I can bring some of that information that I search up and put it on a video. We'll see what happens. But basically it's just to get the information out there, all the information as quickly as possible without digging. The internet's gotten so clogged full of stuff you can't find hardly anything. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. If you have a topic you would like to know about, I will see about searching it. It's no guarantee it's a topic I will search right away. Or you have a question, or you have a quick tip, feel free to leave it in the comments below, and we'll add it to the quick tip list. Or did you know? Or one of those other things. I feel like there's a serious lack of education now, and I think people are losing the ability to self-educate. So we're going to see if we can fix that with our channel. I don't know if we can, but I really think education is key to compassion and making the world a better place. So we'll see. Tell me what y'all think on this video, and we'll go from there. I'm going to go back to working. I spray painted all that black because black looks better than red, and this used to be a red truck, and now it's a green and black truck. It actually looks really good. Because I'm actually fixing to take off. It's almost winter. Winter's almost here where I'm at, and because of that, the bed's going back on it. We were going to build a custom bed. I would have liked to have done a custom bed on there. It would have been fun, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to spray paint it back black and throw the cover on it and go with that and see where we end up in about a year's time. But the front of it looks nice. Did all that work. That's been replaced. The other side's been replaced. It's been painted with a Raptor liner. Maybe I can get a sponsor from them. Doubtful, but maybe it would be nice to get a sponsor, because this is about $150 worth of paint on here, and that side's a little lighter than most, but we'll get there. Look at that starter. I think it's original. It says Motorcraft on it. I had a part the other day. You can pull every part of that starter apart and just keep reworking it and re-lubing it. Kind of why I like old stuff. Keep fixing it. Anyhow, this is the current state of the motor. I got a couple vacuum lines, some other stuff to be tightened down, and then hook that starter on and get the rest of it hooked up, and then we'll be ready for a test start. Like the new color, purple, black, and pink. And then I painted this white because I need more light. But yeah, I'm calling it a night. It's getting cold out here, so I'm gonna come back and mess with it tomorrow. Actually, it's more like, did you know this is an old style well pump? They're all over the Midwest and central part of the states. You can still get these online. They're hard to find, and you can still get them where they run off of windmills. This one used to run off a windmill because it has this hole here, and this is what attached to the windmill. It went over the top of it, and it ran the pump up and down. They're everywhere, but they're awesome. These are those wonderful little rainbow solar lights. They're just an RGB LED that runs. It'll make a wonderful little rainbow color. You can hang them in your garden and you get those rainbow lights everywhere. And it's a lot easier and cheaper and more convenient than buying the rope lights. These are awesome.